Okay, good morning. Back on the Osmo Pocket today and leaving Standing Bear Farm. How do I put it nicely? The place is different, put it that way. Everything is kind of honor system. So if you get something from their resupply, you just write it on a piece of paper that they give you, and you just keep a running tally of everything. They had a nacho bar last night, which wasn't that bad. You did get a lot of food, so that was definitely well worth it. Overall, for a bunk, which sleeping in a bunkhouse sucks, especially when dude on the top bunk steps on your foot trying to get in the middle of the night. That was nice of him. So like a bunk is $25. I got a pizza for $10. Nachos were $12 and a couple of drinks and all that. Grand total was $53 for, food and board. And all things considered, I guess that's not too bad. But definitely Spartan amenities. And what I really liked was the shower, where the hot water would turn on and off just randomly. And 1 minute you're scalding and the next moment you're freezing. So, yeah, that was always a thrill. Good way to wake you up in the morning. All right, game plan for today. A lot of elevation, a lot of climbing today. Looking at 14 miles. Get up through Max Patch. And that'll put us almost halfway to Hot Springs. So, that's the game plan. We're like 5,200 feet though in elevation throughout the day. But you know what? I'm starting kind of early. Well, earlier than all those guys. They're all still lounging around back there. I'm going to say getting started a little bit early today. And if I got to walk all day, I'll walk all day. The cool thing is, outside of Max Patch, which you can't camp there, we're back to open camping. So I do not have to camp at a shelter. Yes! That stuff is done. Okay, folks. Time to get moving and get some miles down. According to Gut Hook, somebody put a comment about this. It's some sort of aircraft communication navigation kind of system. Wonder how many people looked at this and thought, wow, I wonder if there's an outlet so I can charge my stuff. Wouldn't be much cooler if it did. Hey, almost to the top here, Snowbird Peak. It's just, I can see the top from here. That starts a 10-mile stretch of no camping because of bear activity. And that butts up to Max Patch. M-A-X-P-A-T-C-H, 2 words. And there's no camping on Max Patch for like another year or two because there's a parking lot close by to it, and morons would come up there and party and drink and do whatever, but they ended up ruining it. So to allow Max Patch to recover, there's no camping, which sucks for people like us, people that are good stewards of the environment and adhere to the principles of leave no trace. Unfortunately, those 7 principles don't necessarily translate into every last dialect in the United States. So that's okay. So roughly I've got about 11 miles or so to push through, maybe 10, before I can start looking for a place to bed down tonight. Still have a lot more elevation to gain. It's like 5,200 today. This first stretch here knocked out 2,500 to 3 grand, something like that. You know, yesterday coming out of the Smokies, it was like 6 miles of all downhill, and you were dumping 3,200 feet of elevation. And on the way down, all I was thinking is, man, those southbound suckers, they're screwed. Well, little did I know I was going to get it today. All right, hey, let's go to Snowbird. May just stop for a moment to get some fuel in the body and do a little foot maintenance. Surprisingly, I'm getting blisters, and I mean the whole time with my Hokas, I didn't get any blisters. At first, I thought it was wet socks, rain, all that stuff with new shoes, but I'm getting blisters between my toes, and that never happens. And I'm wondering if the wide toe box and allowing my toes to spread out like that are causing them to rub against one another and causing those blisters to happen. I might have to start taping up individual toes. Oh boy, and I'm almost out of Luco tape. Well, Hot Springs, not tomorrow, day after. I'm sure they have CVS, Walgreens, something like that, and I'll stop in there and fill up my first aid kit here. All right, coolio. About 5.6 miles away from where I want to stop. It's almost 3 o'clock. So I figure probably about 6 o'clock I'll roll in. Still have some more climbs to go. And get up to max patch. And actually, once we hit max patch, it's kind of a little downhill from there. All right, cool. Let's get moving. Welcome to max patch.
I just think about that all the time.
Pretty, huh? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let me right now.
What do you want to write?
Everything we can talk.
Okay, just sit down over there.
Can you give me the pen?
Okay, so this is home for the evening. Back up the trail, maybe 100 yards. That's where the AT is. I think I'm actually camped out on the Buckeye Trail. Sorry. But it looks like it was a gravel road at one point. Kind of hard to drive the tent stakes in. So I've got them secured under the logs over here. So about 14 and a half miles-ish, maybe a little bit more. 5,200 feet of elevation gain. So today was a hard day. It really was. Tomorrow, it looks like I can do like 12 miles and just kind of lay up past the stream. There's some tent sites. And then I only have like 6 miles to go to get into Hot Springs. And I was thinking about doing a Nero there, but I've got some serious blisters going on, especially one on my right heel. I'll need to actually take a zero there. got some work to do on that stuff to get it back up to speed. I think that's about it for today. Hey, I hope you enjoyed it. Max Patch, what a view, huh? It was beautiful. And by the way, I know some of you are fans of Injinji socks and Injinji or sock liners to help against blisters and all that. I got it. I have a pair of Injinjis. I don't like the way they feel on my toes. So before any of you suggest down in the comments about the sock liners for the Injinjis, yeah, it's not going to work. Yeah, that's about it. So good day today. A lot of mileage, a lot of elevation, some hard work, but feeling pretty good and looking forward to getting into Hot Springs. Okay, tomorrow, like I said, only about like 12 miles and I think only like 2,600 feet of elevation gain. So that'll be nice for the body. Hopefully it'll be a chill, cruisy day. We'll see. Hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate all your comments that you're leaving there. Sometimes I can't get to them. I try to whenever I can. And I promise you when I get into Hot Springs, I will. I'll go through some of the comments and reply to you guys. But yes, I really appreciate all the support. And guess that'll about do it tonight. I have a feeling I'm going to have a great night's sleep. Nobody around. All right. Talk to you soon.